All right, so we're back with part 2 of the new edition, Master Bathroom. You guys see me tie the sanitary lines in 2 videos ago, and now we're going to be doing the vent through the roof. That's the old roof with the new roof, and we're going to get the old vent through the roof and leave off a new vent. But I'm not going on the roof. We're just going to use a cozy collar, and now I'm going to show you the process of glue and primer. I'm leaving both in there just to show you how boring it is to watch me do 2 of the same motions. Unless it's your sister watching, then she wants 2 of the same motions. 3x2Y is all I had in the van. I didn't have any TYs, and it's going to be just fine to do this in the attic. And I know some of you people are like, what's a TY? Well, those are sand tees. Hey, hear me out. That's a cozy collar up there. Sand tees don't exist in my brain, all right? Since day one, every time I filled out a stock list, they were TYs. I went to the supply house and said, hey, people online say these are sand tees. He said, well, people online are a bunch of idiots. So I'm not going to show you guys the roughing of the actual waistlines in the floor. We're going to move on to the water pipe because I never really show you guys any of the water pipe. And we're using Vega ProPress PEX. And you guys can say what you want, but we're not lowering the ceiling in the kitchen. As you see, there is lighting in the kitchen ceiling, and we're going to go around that. Once I can figure out how to Wi-Fi the poop, I'm going to do it, and we won't have to drill through the joists. But until then, we're drilling through the joists. And I'm not a carpenter. I usually just ask the question and say, hey, I got to drill through all these joists. How do you want me to do it? And they usually say, well, just drill in the center. And I say, well, we got to pitch it a little bit, so I'm going to do my best. And then I never ask again. Doing 3/4 mains. I dropped them down to the basement just for this bathroom specific. And then 3/4 by half tees, picking up the shower and the lav down the way. As you see, there's a clean out right before it goes down the wall. And people are going to say, you'll never be able to access that clean out. I don't know why you used it. Well, in this one instance, it's not a clean out. It's called the test tee, like the 2 things leaning on your chin. I don't know how you guys test around the world, but that is how we test around the world. We put a test tee in, and then we put a balloon in there, and then fill it with water or air. On this one, we're going to be filling with water only because it's such a small section, and I don't want to go back in the attic to disconnect the vents I've already tied in and hard cap them. Because an air test, it works with rubber caps, but it's 100% if you glue everything and then throw air in it. So we're going to do it with water, and we're going to hope for the best. I had to reroute some existing venting that was in the floors that picked up the kitchen below, and that's how I did it. But we're all roughed, and so that one's just for the shower. Don't forget, you can break at 90 degrees on a vent 6 inches above flood level rim of the fixture. Where that's a shower base, and it's only got a 2-inch lip on it, I can break that vent 8 inches or higher, which you saw on that wall. So here we are, filling with water. I usually don't do this above finished kitchens, but I knew I had this one. All right, so that's what you use inside of that to hold the water and get an inspection. Now I got the wet vent. That's a toilet and a wet vent for a lav. And now this is the shower drain. So shower drain got an independent vent through the roof, and that's my cordless Milwaukee compressor. I'm all over the map today. We got to fill up to 125 PSI per Massachusetts state code. So all you clowns out there asking me why I got to go that high. I'm not, that's just what you got to do. So now for everybody who's wondering, the inspection passed, and now I'm breaking it down so they can put flooring down. And then I'm going to have to come back